Welcome to Inside Santa Cruz. I'm Joyce Anderson, and we're here at the fabulous Coconut Grove in Santa Cruz, California. The ballroom is ready for our gala event. It's a 30-year anniversary celebration for the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary Foundation. And we're looking forward to so many interviews tonight and auction items and dancing. So be prepared for a fabulous evening. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to Dr. Eastwood. And so happy to see you here. Christina, you're on the board of directors. What a fabulous way to, you must enjoy it so much being on such a fabulous board.
I'm very happy to be invited to join, and I can't wait to get more and more involved.
It's amazing.
Very exciting.
All of them. I've known Liam Panetta for a long time. He's great.
Yeah. And it's funny because we're here to celebrate the 30th anniversary,
right.
And I just turned 30, so it's perfect.
Oh, fabulous.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. I don't talk about my age.
Okay. Maybe times two.
We're not going to talk. No age. I don't talk about my age. So, Clint, tell us about, how you're involved with the exploration, the sanctuary, and what is one of the great things that you see about having our sanctuary here in the Monterey Bay?
Well, I think it's terrific. It's evidently been here for a while now, and I have been following it over the years because I've been at Monterey Bay for a long time.
I know.
But I think it's terrific. And I think they're doing good stuff.
Well, we're so grateful for you to participate and be here. And I also just wanted to mention, I called you doctor. I want some of the people who don't know that Berkeley School of Music give you your doctorship, and they're in Boston, Massachusetts, not
That's
the Berkeley
right.
in California.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you. That was some time ago.
I know.
So I'm getting doctoritis now.
All that practicing paid off.
All that practicing. One quick question. The Jazz Festival this coming weekend, do you have a favorite female jazz singer that you think is the best?
I don't know. I don't even know what the program is this year, so I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah.
But
Tierney said.
But we like Tierney. I think is she going to be there?
No, but she's your favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, she is? Tierney?
Yes,
Yeah,
by
no,
far.
Yeah, I like her. She's very good.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
She's up here a lot, sometimes.
Tierny.
T-I-E-R-N-Y.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
So you're going to have a fabulous time tonight, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. And have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
And you both look fabulous.
Thank you.
Very much. Look who's talking.
Yeah.
Thank you, Claire.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Liam Panetta, it is so wonderful, and congratulations. This is a fabulous evening.
Thank you.
Gala,
Thank
I
you.
bet you're excited about all this.
Yeah, it's really it's a great celebration of the 30th anniversary of establishing the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, something I was very proud of, but more importantly, proud of the community for coming together and making it happen.
Well, you also have such a fabulous board of directors.
We do.
Amazing. How'd you do that?
We do. The foundation has a great board, and the reason we were able to do it is because there were people that really wanted to continue to work on the sanctuary to make sure that it was being cared for all the people on the Central Coast.
That's amazing. Oh, you've done such an amazing job, and it's taken hundreds and thousands of people to make it happen.
Exactly.
What's the best part of this sanctuary for you, having it here?
I think the best part about the sanctuary is the fact that we were able to prohibit offshore drilling within the boundaries of the sanctuary. It's one of the few sanctuaries that has a clear prohibition against any kind of offshore drilling, and that means that it's going to be protected for future generations.
That's the most important part. Not
Exactly.
to kill all. Thank you so much.
Great, thank
and
you.
Have a fabulous evening. It's going to be great.
I think we'll have a great evening.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Martine Watkins on the city council.
Yes, I'm currently the vice mayor of the Santa Cruz City Council.
Yes. Well, welcome here. I'm glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, and I'm also on the board of the Sanctuary Foundation.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, okay, and you are?
I'm Yvette Brooks. I am also on the board here, and I'm on Capitola City Council.
Oh, fabulous. And you know what? I love seeing more women on boards than all men.
Absolutely.
Say that. That's
100% you should say that.
No, I love on this board that you're on, for the sanctuary board, there is a real nice mix, a balance. I've looked at that and thought that's fabulous. And I wanted to get some pictures of all of you because it's so nice to meet you. So we have this show that we're going to be running, and look forward to seeing you later on tonight. Have a great time at the event.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Are you going to bid on anything?
Oh, I'm sure I will. There's some really great items there, so let's see what we can get. Yep.
Right. Well, both of you look fabulous.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
time tonight.
Thank you. Nice talking with you.
Nice talking to you, too. Dan Hafley, so good to see you here tonight.
Good to see you, Joyce. Thank you for being here.
Oh, and you're welcome. And you're on the board of directors, and you do an amazing job for the community.
Well, thank you. I mean, this is our 30th anniversary for Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, which is a great occasion 30 years ago. And before that, there was a community organizing effort to create this sanctuary, and many of those people are here tonight, as well as other board members and people who were key to the development of that sanctuary, including Secretary Leon Panetta and many others. A gentleman named Warren Chabot I saw just walk by, John Laird, Mike Rotkin.
Yeah.
So it's a great evening, and we're so pleased.
Well, you know everybody, and you do such a fabulous job in our community. And I love the series that you did at the Sentinel, talking about the Monterey Bay and the sanctuary and what's happening. So I'd love to see John Laird, and if you find him, tell him to come over here.
Yes, I will tell him. Yeah, so it really took a village to create Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. It's a massive effort. This was a time when offshore oil was considered to be inevitable for the California coastline, particularly between Santa Cruz and San Francisco. So we had to mount a citizens' effort to push the boundaries of the proposed sanctuary north to San Francisco to block offshore oil. We did that with the help of some Republicans who were in elected office. This was 30 years ago, mind you.
I know.
So it was a bipartisan effort, and there's community behind it, and we were successful. So this is really an achievement. This really looks at that achievement, and the series of columns we did in the paper, a number of us, recount sort of the stories, which may not be as believable today, but we now have new challenges. Climate change is certainly a challenge, subsea mining, plastic pollution, ocean acidification from climate change. All of these are just challenging things that we have to do something about, and the sanctuary will make it easier for us to do that. Because if you have a healthy ocean, you're able to deal with the land, the atmosphere, and the waters that depend upon that healthy ocean. So that it's like having a body that needs to fight an infection.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for explaining that. A lot of people need to hear that.
Yes.
So
thank you.
Thank you. Have a great time tonight.
I will. Thank you so much.
You worked so hard. Celebrate tonight.
Well.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you again so much for attending. We very much appreciate your presence here. There are some elected officials in the House, and we are going to acknowledge those fine folks who do such good work for us every day. I want to start with my good friend, State Senator John Laird. John, thank you for being here. A very good friend of the Monterey Bay area, Congressmember Jimmy Panetta. Current Santa Cruz City Council member, former Mayor Donna Myers. Our county's Superintendent of Schools, Ferris Sabah. The new president of California State University, Monterey Bay, Vania Quinones. The CEO of the the National Marine Sanctuary Foundation, Chris Seri. The Director of the Office of National Marine Sanctuaries for the federal government, John Armour. A good friend of the Monterey Bay Area and everything environmental, the distinguished gentleman, Clint Eastwood. We want to thank those elected officials who have brought proclamations celebrating the 30th anniversary of the establishment of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, included our Senator John Laird, Supervisor Ryan Coonerty, Supervisor Manu Koenig, and Santa Cruz Mayor Sonia Bruner. Thank you all very much for those lovely proclamations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Executive Director of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, an outstanding community leader, Janaea Kelly.
I get the blessing of saying thank you to those that help us put this on. Thank you to this board. I'm sure you all know who's on this board of directors, and they're all just superstars in their own right. I won't mention them all because there's everybody in this room is someone worthy of a mention. But I do want to do a shout out to our tiny staff. There's only myself and Cassie Erickson, the two of us with two interns. We have Sophia and Nadine, and then we have a team of volunteers, Elaine, Stacy, Farah, Kathleen, Jose, Julie, Mike, Martine, Yvette, and Dan, who helped us put this on. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. If you haven't had a chance to go check these out, we have a trip to Mexico, a trip to Hawaii. We have all kinds of beautiful artwork, original art. So there are also a couple of tickets at the silent auction for the Jazz Festival next week. And then there's also a couple tickets for the Panetta Lecture Series. So if you've ever wanted to see those big, high-profile people in lecture, those are silent auction items also. So that's all for me. Thank you for being here. Many of my friends, coworkers, and partners and collaborators. It's going to be a great night. Thank you.
Thank you, Janaea. Thanks for the great work you do every day. On behalf of the foundation, on behalf of the people of the Monterey Bay Area, thank you, Janaea. One of the ways that we're so blessed is that we have world-renowned artists, thinkers, authors, creators, and at the very pinnacle of that, in my opinion, are the two people we're going to bring up next. For decades, Frans Lanting has traveled the world in places that most of us will never be able to visit. But we are able to visit through his eyes, lens, and photographs that all of you have seen for decades. They are world-renowned in what they do and helping us preserve this planet, and especially the ocean spaces, for future generations. Please welcome Frans Lanting and Christine Ekstrom.
Good evening, everyone. We are here to celebrate the blue of the ocean.
And the accomplishments of everyone here to protect the ocean. We salute you all. We are together in this journey, like dolphins in a pod.
We recognize that the green of the land we live on is sustained by the blue that we depend on.
In Monterey Bay, land and sea are connected in an extraordinary way.
The ocean is our weather engine. In winter, it brings us water to live by and waves to surf on.
The ecological recovery of Monterey Bay since then is a remarkable success story.
We have documented far corners of our living planet for decades. But the place we know best is Monterey Bay, where we have lived for more than 30 years. To us, Monterey Bay truly is one of Earth's natural crown jewels.
These images and videos are part of a new project titled Bay of Life, From Wind to Whales. It connects land and sea and people with nature to present a unified view of the Monterey Bay region through publications, events, and partnerships. Many of our partners are in the room tonight, and we are delighted that the Santa Cruz County Office of Education has joined us to develop a school curriculum based on the Bay of Life work.
We are going to begin now the presentation of the Sea Star Awards. We are going to begin the presentations with two of the finest elected officials in Santa Cruz County, Capitola City Council member and former mayor, and a member of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary Foundation Board, Yvette Lopez Brooks, together with former City Council member and former Santa Cruz Mayor, also a member of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary Foundation Board of Directors, Hillary Bryant.
Good evening, I'm Hillary Bryant. I have the distinct honor of giving the next Sea Star to Michael Becker. Michael is the Vice President of the Cannery Row Company for the past 21 years. And as my friend Dan Hinckley tells me, he is a man who makes sure the trains are running on time. Mr. Becker, congratulations on your Sea Star.
It's easy to be up here when you have mentors like Secretary of State Panetta, Mr. Ted Balistreri, and a former countryman who I grew up with, Monsieur Jacques Cousteau. Time flies. Time flies. The good news is, you are the pilots. Stay focused. Thank you very much. God bless America.
Dr. Wasson received her doctorate from UC Santa Cruz in 1996. Yep, and she's been getting stuck in the sloughs, mud flats ever since, in search of those invertebrates. So please help me welcome and thank Dr. Wasson.
It's such an honor to receive this award, and I'd like to thank all the people and organizations that protect Elkhorn Slough, its salt marshes, its oysters, its sea otters.
This evening, I would like to present this award to Tracy Wise, Executive Director, and the Board President and Skipper, Tim O'Neill.
All right, thank you so much. The ocean is alive and we have to take care of it. This is the quote that guides us from Jack O'Neill, and it is our call to action on a daily basis to remind us that ocean education should be free and accessible to those that need it most. We want to acknowledge and dedicate this award to many of you in the room who have given your support and your dedication and your generosity to ensure the continuation of this program. And I really want to first say a debt of gratitude to Dan Hinckley. It is without him and his dedication to the preservation and education for our ocean that this program was made possible. So thank you for this honor. We look forward to continuing this mission and this work, and thank you for this huge honor. We are so thankful for it.
30 years. It's hard to believe, isn't it? So it's my honor to present the Sea Star Award for Resource Protection, and the award winner is Save Our Shores. They have educated over 12,000 students just in the last couple of years alone, so I would like to ask Erica Donnelly-Green, the Executive Director of Save Our Shores, to come on forward.
Thank you so much. This is obviously, it has nothing to do with me. This has to do with everyone that came before me, and the staff, and the board of directors, and the community members that made Save Our Shores what it is. And I'm so grateful to be honored to be a part of it. So thank you so much. Please continue to support us.
Okay, so it is now my incredible honor to introduce Leon E. Panetta, who is co-chair of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary Foundation. He served as Secretary of Defense, as Director of the Central Intelligence Agency, as White House Chief of Staff, and Director of the Office of Management and Budget. He also served as our Member of Congress for 16 years. Please give a warm welcome to our friend, Leon Panetta.
It is my honor tonight to present the Panetta Sea Star Award to the late Kenneth Cole, who passed away unexpectedly in July of this year. Dr. Cole was the longtime former director of Moss Landing Marine Labs, which is home to San Jose State University School of Marine Sciences. We are very honored to recognize Dr. Kenneth Cole's contributions to the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary and to the oceans at large.
Thank you for those kind words. As you said, my father for many years was the director of Moss Landing Marine Labs, and as the director of a small town marine lab, naturally he became convinced it was his job to save the world. On behalf of my father, family, many things to the Sanctuary Foundation, everyone else involved, and everyone here tonight. This is a very special honor because of the community. Thank you.
First of all, let me extend my congratulations to all of the awardees. Every one of those we honored tonight played a key role in either establishing or protecting the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. So please give them all a great hand. Thank you to all the special guests that are here this evening. Especially, I want to thank Clint for showing up, and Christy, thank you for all showing up. Clint, it's a little known fact, but Clint has a very special relationship to the Monterey Bay Marine Sanctuary. When he was stationed at Fort Ord, he was flying on a small plane off of the Big Sur coast, and the plane went down in the ocean. And in those days, he didn't have a stuntman. He basically had to swim to shore, and he did. And thankfully, he's with us today as a result of it. Thank you for coming out for this. We really appreciate it. And thanks to all of you for being here this evening and for showing your support for the foundation and for the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. This is the 30th anniversary of the establishment of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. Actually, tomorrow will be the day it was officially designated. It also happens to be the 50th anniversary for the National Marine Sanctuary Program. We're honored to have those that represent the Marine Sanctuary. Look, the purpose of the sanctuaries, both nationally and here in Monterey, is to be able to protect life. It's said that human beings receive life by emerging from the sea. And we really do depend, our lives depend on our oceans. Climate change is impacting on the oceans. The melting of the Arctic is causing the rise of our sea levels. There are dead zones that now exist in the ocean in which there is no life. This is about continuing the work that has begun. So let me ask you all to raise our glass in celebration of the 30th anniversary of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. Thank you.
All right, I'd like to introduce Tracy Weiss, a new executive director of the O'Neill Sea Odyssey. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us. We are thrilled to be here tonight. What a great evening and a great event.
What a way to start your dream job.
You know, it's a great job. I follow in the shoulders, stand on the shoulders of so many people that have come before me. I'm grateful for Tim and Bridget and just for the legacy of Jack and how he had the vision and the foresight to create such an amazing organization.
I know, it's so wonderful. I really, Tim, congratulations. You hold up the trophy. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it's great. It's an honor to have this trophy.
Isn't it nice? It is so nice. And all the work that you've done. I mean, you have been sort of so strong in the O'Neill family and doing the catamaran. You're the captain of this ship. Now, your dad would have loved this. So, and Lisa, aren't you proud of all this?
We're very proud. We're honored to be here tonight. It's great to celebrate this event.
I know, it's so wonderful. And this is, get a close-up of that, because that is so wonderful. We want to thank you for your participation in what you do for the children, the community, and it's just so amazing. And anything we can do, or I can do to help promote this, put this on TV, it's just recognition of all you do.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
The kids need. We appreciate all the kids and all the teachers that make the effort to get the kids out to join us, because really the program is based on the teachers and how much getting kids outside and providing equitable access to our oceans.
Here's an update of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary Gala. It was a spectacular event. Thanks to Janaea Kelly, chapter director, and her awesome staff and crew of volunteers. They made the Coconut Grove Ballroom ready for a fabulous dinner party. It was an evening of beautiful evening gowns and tuxedos, music with the David Landon Band, and dancing with lots of fun and laughter. 360 people attended, and they raised $150,000 for the care and safety of marine life. Thank you to everyone who attended, including Clint Eastwood, for their support and contributions to the Monterey Bay Marine Sanctuary and the Gala event. And I especially want to thank our cameraman, Merlin Stephenson, and Community Television of Santa Cruz County. I also want to remind everybody to be respectful and be kind to all things living. Until next time, bye now.